quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's gonna set up. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Once asked if this was heaven, Kevin Costner simply responded, "No, this is Iowa, and it's home to the Field of Dreams and Iowa Hawkeye football. Tonight, those Hawkeyes host the Mountaineers of West Virginia." Welcome inside Kinnick Stadium, everyone. I'm Nate Murphy, and alongside me in the booth tonight is CJ Furman. CJ, both teams looking to head into conference play with a little bit of momentum on their side. What are the keys to tonight's matchup?
Man, Iowa's got to keep on that strong offensive pressure. They got a lot of yards last game, but couldn't capitalize on any points. And West Virginia just got to keep going with Philbin.
Oh, we'll get to see that Iowa offense first, led out by Justin Morris Jr., transfer, senior quarterback, coming out of LSU, had a big game last week with a look to lead this Iowa offense again. Instead, they're going to start it on the ground with Kieran Enos, and he's going to pick up a yard before Jacob Cobb corrals him down.
That was a great open field tackle.
Cobb from that middle linebacker spot came flying up, as you mentioned, made a great open field stop. There was room behind him. Now they're going to go read option JMJ, and he's dangerous with his legs as well. And he's out to the midfield stripe, give him 16, and Iowa has the first down of the night.
It was a great read option. It fooled a bunch of defenders on that play.
JMJ had a lot of room to work on that one. Weather should not be an issue tonight. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not much. Otherwise, sunny and 69 degrees here in Iowa City. So great night for football. And Iowa going right back to that ground game. The read option again, Justin Morris Jr. back-to-back 16-yard pickups and another first down.
Looks like the coach is trusting his playmaking ability there, keeping the ball in number 18's hands.
Well, that is going to be key for this Iowa offense. As JMJ goes tonight, this Hawkeye offense will go. And right now, he is going forward with a full head of steam. They're going to bring a running back in motion. They're going to fake it to him. Under some late pressure, had to throw that one away. Good job from that defensive line from West Virginia.
It was a great hurry up there. Hopefully that gives him a little happy feet for you, right?
I'd love to see a little bit of pressure coming, especially from that front four. That looked like it was Jayshon DeRollo getting the pressure early. Another read option, and again, as Justin Morris Jr. keeping it, give him 6 more. This brings up a big third down here early on in this ball game.
It was a big first down saving tackle there.
Right now, Justin Morris Jr. doing all the work for the Iowa offense with his legs. He's going to try and throw this one for a first down. He's going to float it towards the sideline complete. Kyle Perry, 13 yards and another Iowa first down.
It was a great first completion of the game right there for Morris.
Only 2 attempts so far on this drive. Had to throw the first one all the way. That one, a great throw. And this time they go back up the middle to Enos. And he's going to wind up just short of the first down. It looked like he tried to cut back and wound up not picking up the first down because of that last move.
I think he's allergic to that first down marker.
Well, let's hope he stays that way, and they're going to bring a man in motion back with Justin Morris Jr. He's going to fake it again, and this time it is a big play. It's Jacob Cobb in the backfield, and it's a big stop for that West Virginia defense.
Cobb just snuffed that out. I mean, you can only run so many read options before a play like that happens.
4-2-5 defense for West Virginia. Cobb, one of those linebackers. He was on the outside there, made a nice read and a good play. This is a 3rd and 6 for Iowa, looking to extend the drive a little bit more and put some points on the board. Justin Morris Jr. back to throw, has some pressure late and knocked away last second by Cameron Jones. Nearly picked that one off in the end zone.
It looks like they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Hopefully this isn't a trend for Iowa as it was last game.
Oh, they had a great drive going, led by Justin Morris Jr. And the running game, this time Quinn Perry, up and good. So the redshirt senior kicker knocks it through. Iowa takes an early 3-0 lead. And you mentioned Jerry Philbin as we came out of the break. Here comes that West Virginia offense led by Philbin, Kevin Barnes, and the rest of the gang.
Can't wait to see Barnes and Philbin work.
Well, we'll see if West Virginia stays with the running attack. Philbin was the second leading rusher through week 1. According to our good friend Cole's notes, even through the first few games of this week, he's still in the top 10 in rushing yards in the league. And they're going to go to him first play of the game, a delayed handoff, breaking a couple of tackles. Jerry Philbin gets 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
It is Philbin time. I still want that shirt.
Again, we'll get a free plug for my friend Jerry Philbin. He can probably make a few of those for us at some point. We'll see if we can at least get him to the West Virginia locker room. And this one thrown outside and complete. It's Hunter Burdett, the backup running back, getting himself a touch out of the backfield and give West Virginia a first down.
It was a great play action pass there. Just a quick little dump out pass for the first down.
And that's what having a strong running game will do for you. Jerry Philbin is going to open up some of that passing game for Kevin Barnes and company. And we'll see what they do on first down. Back to Philbin. Cuts it inside, gets 5. And right now, early on, this West Virginia offense, just 3 plays, but they've got something going.
You got to chip at him. If you chip at him, and just dump it over the middle, got at least good yardage there.
Full house backfield with the pistol set. Barnes turns, hands it to Philbin again. This time he's ridden down by Austin Witten right at the line of scrimmage, so a big 3rd down coming up here.
They did pretty well on 3rd downs last game, going 57% conversions.
Need a big one here. Barnes gets it off late, and it's complete. A great throw at the last second. Just drops it in there to Jerry Philbin, and the do-it-all back. This time has a catch for 7 and a first down.
It's a great start for Barnes, 2 for 2, and that was just a great heads-up play to dump that ball up to Philbin.
Now going over the middle, that one in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. So the first incompletion for Barnes, not his fault. It's going to be a drop in 2nd down.
I don't believe the receiver even saw the ball coming. He threw it so fast.
Now Barnes had to get it out of his hands quick. And again, Iowa coming with pressure, gets it away late. This one's complete. Downfield, C.J. Cook, 3-star freshman receiver, 22 yards downfield, a big catch for number 22.
Way to make yourself known on the field. Get that big reception there for the first down.
It looked like Iowa was coming with some late pressure off the edge, and it didn't get there quite in time. So Barnes able to take advantage, and right now the West Virginia offense has a drive going, trying to answer Iowa's field goal with points of their own. Towards the end zone and over top of everybody, thrown out of the back of the end zone, 2nd down coming up.
That was a good heads-up play, just getting rid of it so nobody shouldn't force anything if you don't have anything, right?
Well, turnovers will be key. The defense that can force the most is going to have the best chance at winning this ball game. And on 2nd down, it's Jerry Philbin, 7 yards out of the backfield, 2 catches, 14 yards to go along with the running attack he's had tonight.
This is just a great drive put together by Barnes and company. It's get Philbin involved, and it's automatic almost.
Well, 3rd and 3, they tried to get Philbin involved again in the running attack, and Griff Martin's having none of that. The delayed handoff goes nowhere. The linebacker just coming up and making a big play in the hole.
Yeah, I did say almost automatic.
Well, I mean, you can only go to the well so many times. That delayed handoff had worked a couple of times to start this drive, and this is a field goal from Braden Gabriel. So the junior kicker comes in, makes a big field goal, ties things up. West Virginia and Iowa trade field goals to start this ball game. So now Iowa back out on offense with Justin Morris Jr. How did they make a couple of adjustments, because they had a great drive going on their first one?
They just got to find a way to put that ball in the end zone. I mean, it seems to be a struggle for them. They can move the ball very well, but that end zone's just not for them right now.
Both teams playing bend but don't break on that first drive defensively. We'll see who can make a couple of adjustments. And JMJ back to that read option. Spins away from one, is finally drugged down by King after a 3-yard pickup. So JMJ doing a great job with his legs so far tonight.
Still, you got to trust the quarterback. Those read options are their bread and butter right now, it seems.
All right, now Morris Jr. is making the right reads, and now he's going to hand it off to Kieran Enos. And Enos breaking tackles, so West Virginia not able to get him down with the first couple of guys, and that costs him a first down there.
he found the edge and just took off for a nice gain on the play.
So another first down for Iowa. As this drive begins, they're going to bring a tight end in motion. They're going to go back to Kieran Enos. He's got room around the near side, and he's going to pick up 7 before he's drugged down by the freshman Cosmo Mintz.
Looks like they're looking like a little West Virginia getting that run started. Get that run started and you get some passing in there.
Well, right now this is looking a little bit like an old school kind of Big Ten matchup with a lot of running attack. And this time they go to the air. It's a broken tackle and a foot race down the sideline. A big play by Rodney Kim, breaking that first tackle and winds up picking up 32.
It was a good yards after contact there. He just told the defender to get off him, and presses.
Yeah, R.J. Lupo had him in the backfield. I believe the walk-on running back there able to make the play on the edge and then break a tackle. A good gain after the catch. So right now, West Virginia's defense, again, not tackling great in the open field on a couple of these plays. We'll see if they can shore that up a little bit. And on this play, JMJ's got a lot of room to work, and he's going to get gone. Touchdown, Iowa.
The read option worked out for him that time.
The hole just opened right up. He made that initial read, and it was the right one. I don't think he's made a bad read on one of those yet. And this one is good for 6. Make it 7 as Perry knocks the extra point through. And Iowa, 2 drives, 2 scoring drives, 10-3 right now. How does West Virginia respond as they come out for their second drive?
They just need to play their game, rely on Philbin's playmaking ability, and then, Barnes' arm.
We'll see now if West Virginia goes a little bit more to the air. They did have one pretty big pass play to C.J. Cook, the freshman 3-star receiver, on the last drive. And now they're going to go read option. This is Kevin Barnes to the outside, trying to do his best JMJ impersonation, and he gets 8.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Isn't that right?
Well, that's what they say. And Barnes would have liked to broke that one off a little bit bigger. But he gets 8 on first down, and I think any offense will take that. Now they've got Goshi in motion. And they're going to set up. They're going to throw the football over the middle, complete. And that's going to be Jackson Height. 11 yards on that catch and another West Virginia first down.
He's a little quick strike over the middle, and he's looking like a good drive right now.
West Virginia right now content to throw it short and run the football. They haven't really stretched the field yet. They do have the ability to do so, but haven't shown it so far. Now up the middle, Philbin, he gets hit hard, but he does pick up 7. And West Virginia will take these first down runs of 7 and 8 yards and set themselves up on second down.
Makes it a whole lot easier than, a 2nd and 7. All right.
And you can set yourself up to do whatever you want. And a good counterplay here. Philbin breaking tackles, weaving in and out of traffic. 17 yards for Jerry Philbin. He's up to 35 already here in the first quarter. And West Virginia driving again, trying to answer that Iowa touchdown.
Arm tackles are not going to bring this man down.
All right, sorry, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties there. I apologize. And we've got a big play here. The West Virginia defense coming up with a turnover. And Jammer Moore coming up with a big interception. And again, I apologize. I lost video for a minute. Looks like West Virginia was unable to score on that drive they had going on, and now getting the ball back thanks to Jammer Moore and a big interception.
There we go. Yeah, they traded interceptions, it looked like.
All right, so here we go. West Virginia back at the 45-yard line and going to go back to the ground game. Jerry Philbin, nothing doing that time. Axel Bear, a good play in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 1.
Sorry.
That's all right. We're trying to get the composure back after that little technical difficulty. And now West Virginia trying to get a little something going. Gets to the outside is Jerry Philbin, but it hammered down. Only going to get 2 on the play, so this will be a long 3rd down here coming up.
Yeah, Philbin wasn't able to make that man miss or run him over, so can't do anything about that.
And a crucial 3rd down here as we start to wind down here at the end of the first quarter. West Virginia looking to get this thing knotted back up, and they will not snap it. So here in Iowa City, we've played 1. We've got a good one, a defensive battle going on. Iowa 10, West Virginia 3. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And we're back inside Kinnick Stadium. It'll be a 3rd down and 9. West Virginia trying to get something going here. Barnes gets it underneath CJ Cook again inside the 40, but only good for 5 yards. It's going to be a 4th down and 4 for the Mountaineers.
You think this is a go-for-it play? Looks like it.
Well, at this spot on the field, you're not going to kick the field goal, and it's not going to net you much with a punt, so they're going to go for it. They're going to try and set up a screen. It's Philbin. Can he get to the marker? He can, and he's got a little bit more room than that, down around the 25-yard line, 14 yards on the screen play, and a Mountaineer 1st down.
Yeah, 2 constant players, Barnes and Philbin. You put it in Barnes' hands, and he puts it in Philbin's, and it's the 1st down.
And so West Virginia trying to take advantage of the turnover, get this ball game tied back up. Philbin has a little bit of room right up the middle. A good block from an offensive lineman downfield there. Give Philbin 9 more, 45 yards on 9 carries tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to stop that man.
Right up the middle of the offensive line, blocking well, at least on that play. And now Goshi going to go in motion, and he's going to set up and then come back in, line up back at the tight end spot. They're going to throw it downfield a little bit high, but a good job coming down with that is Tomas. Jacob Tomas, a 7-yard catch and another West Virginia 1st down.
A little look to the left, look to the right, quick strike.
Now 1st and goal, West Virginia from about the 8-yard line, looking to put this one in the end zone. Complete, not going to get much out of that. CJ Cook again, give him another yard. He's got 3 catches for 34, but that one goes almost nowhere.
Yeah, it looked like that the throw was a little bit off, maybe altered by the defenders coming in.
And real quick, we got a score alert from the Twitch game. Michigan at the end of the first quarter leads Clemson 10-0. Clemson with the football. Now West Virginia trying to do something inside the 10-yard line, and that one knocked down. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Looks like they were going for a little bubble screen that just wasn't there.
Probably fortunate that that one is knocked down and not taken the other direction, because there would have been no one left to catch whoever was picking it off. Back to the screen, and not this time. This time Iowa reads it well. Philbin going to lose 3, and a big play from that Iowa defense.
I mean, he made that first defender, he shrugged off that first defender, but then couldn't get past the second one.
Yeah, that's Burt McDowell, on the tackle. So West Virginia, a good drive, but once again, Iowa's defense a little bit better inside the red zone than West Virginia's offense, and a field goal up and good. So West Virginia cuts into the lead, but Iowa still on top 10-6. And now Iowa coming back out, just turned the football over. Their defense gives them a little bit of a break, doesn't let it turn into a touchdown. So how does JMJ and then offense respond?
He just has to be like an extra sketch. He's just got to forget that last drive and keep moving forward just how he's been playing.
So we'll see if he can shake that interception off, just like an Etch-a-Sketch, and erase that mistake. They're going to go back to the ground game with Enos, and a good pickup on first down, give him 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
That looked like almost like a broken play in the backfield, but they ended up getting 6 yards from that.
And Jacob Cobb coming up with another tackle from that middle linebacker spot for the Mountaineers. And again to the ground with Enos. And it's a good job again, 7 yards. So back-to-back carries for Enos. And a big drive coming here, a response drive starting from Iowa.
Enos.
And so now JMJ going to throw it, play fake, and a late throw, and that one nearly picked off. A good play from the secondary there of the Mountaineers.
That was a dangerous pass there. It looks like he didn't see the 2 defenders covering that receiver.
Now up the middle, this time a carry for Rodney Kim. Not much going on that time. The Mountaineer defense has seen enough of the Iowa running attack, at least on that play.
It's I don't know what's going on here. They're just like, break it down, not playing the first few drives.
And that one thrown up for grabs. Maddox Cash, what a job coming back to that football. He just was just thrown up there for him from JMJ. He does a great job seeing that before the defender does, makes a great stop and a leaping catch.
I'm sure he's going to talk to Morris about throwing up a lame duck back in the huddle, but, you know, yards are yards.
Well, when you've got a receiver that's willing to go up and get it, you'll take that as a quarterback. So JMJ is going to just keep throwing him down there. That was not bad coverage, just a better catch. And here comes Ennis around the corner again, give him 8 more. And right now, the running attack of Iowa is really dominating this football game.
Yeah, almost averaging 7 yards a carry. It's Ennis. He's doing pretty good.
Now again, back to the option, and a little RPO action this time as Morris Jr. throws that one out there to Terrence Jones for 11. Caught just about everybody in the building off guard. And Iowa inside the 10, 1st and goal again.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I was fooled on that one, but then again, that's not hard to do.
I mean, Justin Morris Jr. had that ball in the line of scrimmage before he threw it. And this is Ennis inside the 5. Give him 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and goal for Iowa.
Looks like that was Cobb with the open field tackle. There's 6 tackles on the day.
And Cobb having a big night so far from the middle linebacker spot. He's going to need to make a few more. But no one's going to get a tackle on this one as Kieran Ennis into the end zone, and it's another Iowa touchdown.
Yeah. Looking good on that drive, just especially with that big catch from Cash.
Yeah, that was a big play. I believe it was a 3rd down conversion on that throw to Cash. Did a great job stopping, coming back to the ball, making a play when the defender couldn't. And then the running game again takes over. So West Virginia has to respond. Down 11. They were down 10 a week ago. Find themselves down 11 again here late in the first half. Can the offense put something together now, CJ, and get into the end zone finally?
I mean, Barnes has been pretty solid on the field except for that 1 interception, but let's see if he can bounce back from these last 2 drives.
So there you see some of the yardage in Iowa right now, dominating in yards, 216 to 135. And again, a lot of these yards for both teams coming on the ground. So we'll see if West Virginia responds with Philbin, and they're going to try to start with Philbin here. A draw play, give him only a yard. A good job from Iowa's defense swarming to that football.
I'm pretty sure they have a spy on Philbin, just on Philbin, so he can't bust out any more yardage.
West Virginia was able to run that draw play successfully a couple of times, and so you may be right. Iowa may have put somebody on him. Well, they put somebody on Kevin Barnes on that play, and it's Austin Witten. He gets through untouched and a big sack. It'll be 3rd down and 14 now.
I believe that's the first sack this offensive line has allowed this season.
I believe you're right. Tennessee was unable to get to the quarterback a week ago, nearly an entire first half before Iowa could get to Kevin Barnes. But now a big 3rd and 14 coming up. West Virginia going to go back to the screen, and Philbin can't get it turned upfield fast enough. He gets 3, but not nearly enough. And again, McDowell and company running him down, and a big stop there for the Iowa defense.
I think Philbin just got turned around and didn't know which way he needed to run.
It didn't look like he kind of hesitated there. Now Iowa going to get the football in great field position out near the midfield stripe as Lincoln Griffin brings it to the midfield stripe where Iowa will take over, looking to extend this lead up 11 already.
It's great starting field position, best any team has had all game.
Now Iowa going to throw the football, and he's got a man open, complete inside the 35, down to the 30. Ronald Harris, give him 20 to the 30, and a big start to this Iowa drive.
It's a great first catch of the game for Harris.
And that is a good start for Iowa here as they look to extend this lead. Harris came out of the backfield, just slipped out of the backfield unnoticed by the Mountaineer defense. And now going to come out with 4 wide receivers, really spreading things out. We'll see if they go to Ennis in the ground game. It'll be JMJ on their quarterback, Reed. He's got 10, he's got 12, and a first down.
They're going back to that read option that worked so well a few drives beforehand, resulted in a touchdown.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now, Iowa is really riding JMJ in this running game. And this time it's Kieran Ennis. And it's another 7-yard gain before Cosmo Mintz from the free safety spot comes up and makes a play.
That's his 5th tackle of the game. But it looked like that there was a read option there, and the quarterback just decided to give it to Ennis.
It looked like the right read if that's the case, because there was a big hole for him to run through. And again, right up the gut, Ennis inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line, first and goal, Hawkeyes.
That offensive line parted like the Red Seas, and he is almost at pay dirt.
Well, 3 yards from pay dirt, and we'll see what Iowa does from here. They're going to throw for it. Some late pressure. Had a man open in the back of the end zone. Didn't have enough time to set his feet and find him, and throws it away.
It was a great decision there by Morris just to throw that ball away. He had no chance of hitting anybody.
Looked like it might have been R.J. Rogers. Instead, they're going to go to the ground game. And Ennis had a hole but couldn't get to it quick enough. A great job by that defense shutting that down quickly. It should have been a touchdown. Ennis couldn't get to the hole.
Looked like there's some ghosts on the field that he was afraid of.
Well, we'll see on 3rd down what they do. They're going to throw it again. JMJ trying to take off, but he's not going to get around the corner. That's Jayshon DeRollo, his first sack of the night, and that's going to stop this Iowa drive.
Who is that again?
Jayshon DeRollo.
You want to sing that for me?
I do not.
Oh, I'm going to get you one of these games.
Now, that might have been as close as you're going to get. I did put a little extra emphasis on it, but we'll see now if West Virginia can use that momentum with a big stop there on defense that close to the goal line. So that's a big goal line stand. Keeps it at a 2-score ball game, and that's the huge part. Now we'll see if this offense can get something going and finally punch one in the end zone.
It seems that they need to get Philbin the ball less this drive to see if that works. Because getting Philbin the ball last time didn't work that well.
Well, Hunter Burdett, a good return there, out near the 35-yard line. Give him the 34. 4 receivers set here for Kevin Barnes. Philbin offset to his left. They're going to run a little wide receiver bubble screen, and breaking a couple of tackles is C.J. Cook. Good for only 2. And we'll see now, West Virginia going to have to make something happen on this drive.
That was the hardest fought 2 yards I've ever seen.
C.J. Cook went and earned those 2 there, as you said, slipping 1 tackle and kind of stumbled forward before finally getting brought down. So 2nd and 8 from the 36. Again, Philbin in the backfield with Barnes. They're going to fake it to Philbin, and Barnes going to look down the middle. This one dropped, and that is not what you need if you're the Mountaineer offense right now. You got to convert these.
Coach, you better get the popcorn off the sideline. I think he's been eating too much of it.
The offense was on the sideline for a while there. They needed a snack, and now the dreaded 3rd down screen. Philbin to the 40, breaks a couple of tackles. What an effort by Jerry Philbin to get that ball to midfield and a first down.
Philbin definitely hurt me about getting the ball out of his hands when he obviously needed that for the first down there.
So now West Virginia trying to take advantage of the great play by Jerry Philbin there. They're going to throw it again. This one floated out and over top of absolutely everybody, and it is going to be 2nd and 10.
It's he didn't have anybody there. Defense was closing in on him. Best decision to get to throw that ball away.
So here we go. Barnes over the middle, complete. Looks like C.J. Cook again, and that's going to be a first down or close to a first down. Give him almost 10, and it'll be 3rd and inches.
That was a pretty good catch by Cook there in a hard-fought 10 yards.
So here we go. Barnes trying to scramble. He's got room. He's got the first down. He's got the 30. Drugged down inside the 30. First down, West Virginia. This is a big drive that they need here, and they need points desperately.
That was definitely a broken play. It was a good decision by Barnes to run that ball.
So 1st and 10 inside the 30 for the Mountaineers, and they are going to throw this one. Philbin cannot hang on to that one, and it's incomplete.
One of the first drops I've seen Philbin do, unless he got hit, but like that was he looked upfield before he even got the ball.
You know, Barnes going to throw it again inside a minute now. This one dumped underneath, complete, and that's Shinobi. Give him only a yard. West Virginia timeout. It'll be 3rd and 9.
He had to come back for that ball. It was a ball thrown off on the run, it looked like.
Well, Barnes under some late pressure, complete. Can they get to the marker? No. C.J. Cook, give him 8. Needed a little bit more than that, and it's going to be 4th and 2 for West Virginia. They're going to kick a field goal.
It was another hard-fought yards from Cook. Just could stretch the ball out over that first down marker, it looks like.
Well, the kick up and good by Gabriel. West Virginia cuts into this lead back to an 11-point game. Well, I got a second. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us here on YouTube. We got Bagway Fresh in the kitchen, Dylan Smith, Brendan Goshi, Bucknut, Jeff Mell is in here, Josh Clayton, Joseph Bischoff, everybody else here, Ice Trey. I appreciate you guys and everybody else who's watching this ball game. We've got a pretty good one going on. West Virginia trying to climb back into this, trying to come back for the 2nd straight week in a row. We'll see now with 41 seconds how aggressive Iowa gets with their offense. They are going to throw the football over the middle, complete across the 40, so that's a good start. Josh Constant, a big pickup there.
I believe that's the first time we called Constant's name. He was a big presence in the last game, getting all 3 of their passing touchdowns.
And going to throw it again over the middle, complete. And King comes back to drag him down. That's Rodney Kim again, 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Just constant moving the ball. Hurry up. Got to get going.
So they've used 2 of their 3 timeouts, and now JMJ, is going to take off. And he's going to be drugged down. I believe that was Jason DeRollo again. 3rd and 1. They're not going to use the timeout, and they give the tackle to Jacob Cobb. I'm corrected here. And now 3rd and 1. West Virginia needs a stop here. And this will be an incomplete pass, and good late pressure from the Mountaineers there forced that one.
That was great pressure there just to have him throw off the back foot to nobody.
Now, he's lucky he didn't get a little bit more on that. There was a lot more white jerseys over there than black ones, so we'll see if West Virginia can take advantage. A.D. Powers slips 1 and falls out near the 25. So 6 seconds left. I would expect West Virginia will just hand this one off and go to the locker room.
Yeah, you would think so, just to avoid any turnovers that could result in points.
Well, they do have the chew clock mode on. They do give it to Philbin. Nothing going that time as he is pounded by Griff Martin. That's probably going to do it there for the first half once they reset the ball and the clock starts up again. So, CJ, first half is done. Iowa up 11, 20-9 on the visiting Mountaineers of West Virginia. Talk us through a little bit of that first half and what you saw.
Iowa really more damaged West Virginia's defense with that run option. Either, getting the first downs there, it's just a good showing from the quarterback there.
Well, it was.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it was JMJ. A lot of that offense coming from JMJ and that running game. Some poor open field tackling at times by both defenses.
Oh, yeah. It looks like this Iowa team finally found how to score because it's the offense they put up last week. It's around the same type of offense. They just found a hard time finding the end zone when it mattered.
Well, you saw the yardage and the passing yards, not a huge discrepancy. The rushing yards is where I would have thought West Virginia maybe would have had an advantage or at least been a lot closer. They're being doubled up right now by Iowa's ground attack. So we'll see the Mountaineers have the ball first to start the second half. This would be a big drive for them if they could go finally put one in the end zone. And they're going to have Gaucher in motion, and they're going to hand it off to Philbin. He's going to break through one tackle and fight his way forward for 9 yards. A good job falling forward after contact.
Yes, he told that defender to get off of him.
Well, the Mountaineer rushing attack will need a lot more runs like that. That is a solid 9 yards on first down. And they're going to go right back to the ground game. Philbin again putting his head down and trying to run through a man. I believe that was Tilley Jr. that he just ran right into. Didn't win the battle, and actually it's Griff Martin, I apologize, that gets the tackle. But a first down for West Virginia.
Yeah, the running game it seems to make or break West Virginia here. Is if they have a good running game, then they can get that passing game started. And you just saw right there Shinobi with the reception.
Good catch from Shinobi, and it comes off the play action, as you mentioned. So the running game sets up everything for West Virginia. So it's key for them to continue to move the football on the ground and keep games close. And again, Philbin, the first guy, unable to bring him down, and he's able to bounce free and get 7 on first down.
Yeah, you bounce around that edge, fake out the Iowa defense, thinking that you're down, but nope.
Did a great job making the first man miss. Again, play fake, underneath, complete. This is Hunter Burdett shaking a couple of defenders, picking up a couple extra yards, giving 14. A good drive going for West Virginia. That's another first down.
He made those Iowa defenders look weak in the knees there.
He gave 3 of them a little shake, got by 1. The other 2 were able to help drag him down, or that could have been a lot bigger play. This one, a little bubble screen. It's Shinobi again, give him 4. That one set up pretty well, but a good job shedding blocks over there by the Iowa defenders.
Oh, yeah, there's that little bubble screen worked how they want it, getting a short yardage second down.
McDowell coming over, making the tackle. Again, going to throw it. This one a little bit high, but a great job coming down with that one was Jackson Height, and it's going to be another West Virginia first down.
Yeah, it looks like the referees got his forward momentum stopped right at the first down marker.
And this is Philbin trying to get his forward momentum going downhill. Give him 11. First and goal, West Virginia at the 5.
It was a great run by Philbin. He's picking up where he left off last week. Hopefully he can stay strong the rest of this half.
And up the middle, Philbin again. This time the Iowa defense ready. Colt Wetzel coming up, getting his 5th tackle of the night.
It was a great stop by the Iowa defense. I mean, bend don't break, right?
Well, they have been, but haven't broke yet tonight. This one's Shinobi. Can he get to the end zone? Or excuse me, that's A.D. Powers. Trying to get to the end zone. Can't squeeze through there. He's a little guy, but couldn't quite get through the gap. Good job by that Iowa defense swarming him under.
A bunch of black jerseys swarming to the ball. That's heads-up defense right there.
So 3rd down and goal. Iowa trying to get another stop. West Virginia had a goal line stand earlier. Hunter Burdett coming in, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. West Virginia gets the touchdown they needed.
No disrespect to Burdett, but he got that touchdown off the back of Philbin.
Hey, you know, he comes in, he does what he has to do. He's made a couple of really good catches, including one on this drive. So I have no problem seeing Hunter Burdett come in and getting a little bit of a reward there. And I'm sure neither does Philbin. He'll take the touchdown and the points. West Virginia gets it to within 4. So again, trying to climb back in. We saw them come from behind last week. Can they do it again? Now it's up to their defense. How does their defense come out and respond after their offense put a good drive together?
Well, the defense got a good long break. Hopefully they're energized that could sniff out these read options that this Iowa team likes to run.
And a shout out Hunter Burdett, his first career touchdown as well. He does a great job on the return game, finally gets one in the end zone on the ground. And Justin Morris Jr. floating that one out there in a good play. That's Andrew Matchie out there with the deflection. And it's a big play there early on in this drive.
It's a great play by Matchie.
And now Ennis trying to get things going again for the Iowa running game. A little counter play. Picks up 3 before he's hammered to the turf.
It's great open field tackle there. Can't ask for any better.
And that was Alfonso Wadley coming up from the corner spot, I should say, putting a big hit on Ennis, setting up a 3rd and long, and West Virginia would love to get off the field right here. Can they do it? No. Wide open receiver, first down. Good throw and catch. Iowa chains. Kyle Perry is second of the night.
Morris set his feet and had a laser beam to him.
And that's a great throw there from Justin Morris Jr. Getting that ball out to midfield. And Iowa, you see their play selection and a good job running the football tonight. They haven't had to go to the air a lot. Go to the air here, and a lot of pressure from West Virginia. That one's thrown out there incomplete.
That was a great hurry up by the pressure by the West Virginia defense, just making them throw that ball away.
So here we go. 2nd down and 10 is going back to the ground with Kieran Ennis. And a good job. That's Mintz coming up from his free safety spot, standing him up in the open field and limiting that run to 3.
Yeah, it was his seventh tackle of the game. It was usually whenever safeties have that many tackles, it's usually a bad thing, but he's been coming up and making plays left and right.
Here we go. Another big 3rd down. West Virginia needs to get off the field, but this time Ennis out of the backfield, fighting his way forward, stretching that ball out, and another Iowa first down.
It was a great fighting for the first down there. Ennis is on a roll right now.
And now 1st and 10, looking to complete this one, and it does. Inside the 30, down near the 25. Kyle Perry again, 13 more yards. Iowa putting an answer drive together. West Virginia would love to step up and force a field goal here.
Having a very productive game. It's his third catch for 46 yards.
Right now he's hurting the West Virginia defense, especially on this drive. Ennis has hurt him all night. 15 carries, 84 yards, 4 more on that one. Jacob Cobb now 1 more tackle away from double digits.
It's been a great game by Cobb, but he's got to make a stop when it matters.
Middle of the field looked open at the start of this play. They go to the outside. Terrence Jones, give him 6 right at that first down marker. So now 1st and 10, Iowa from about the 16-yard line.
Morris is slinging it left and right. He's throwing the ball all over the field. West Virginia can't seem to stop it.
And now Morris going to go back to the ground game, and he's going to find his way to the end zone. But a flag on the play. We'll see what this is.
It's a chop block. Bringing that back. No touchdown.
Well, West Virginia catching a break here. This play should have been 6. They're going to catch one of the offensive linemen with a clip. And it was well downfield. As you look, they really lose 2 yards on the play, and that's it. 1st and 12 now for JMJ and the Iowa Hawkeyes. And they're going to throw this one in the flat. Caught. Good block out there by one of the receivers. And Terrence Jones is able to get it inside the 5-yard line.
Terrence Jones with the muscle there, falling forward instead of backwards.
And that was Josh Constant on the outside with a great block, springing him down inside the 5-yard line. And now this could be Justin Morris Jr. time, and it is. And this one's going to count as Morris Jr. is into the end zone.
It's just, their bread and butter read option. He almost ended the drive last time, but it was called back by a clipping, and now he ended the drive with another 6 points.
So West Virginia's offense got a drive going to start the half, put one in the end zone. Iowa said, you know what? We're going to answer that with one of our own. A nice drive, took some time off this 3rd quarter clock, puts it in the end zone, and again, back to an 11-point ball game.
This is, so far, this has been a great game by both teams. Running the ball, throwing the ball. Let's just hope West Virginia can score on this next drive and make it an even better game.
So now Burdett who got the touchdown on the last drive, gets the return 26 yards, and West Virginia one more time needs an answer drive. They ran the football well last drive. They had a couple of nice pass plays on the last drive. We'll see where they go from here. Back to that pistol set. Philbin right behind Barnes, and he's going to get the football, but only 2 yards. Good job there from Iowa's defense early on that run.
Yeah, you just got to hold that block a little bit more, and he probably would have had at least 7 or 8.
Unfortunately, I missed the number. I think that was 42 Bear that made the tackle. And now Barnes going to throw this one out complete. And CJ Cook tight ropes the sideline, gets 7, and does a great job almost picking up a first down, I should say. 3rd down and inches now coming up.
That was a good check down by Barnes. Made it a 3rd down and manageable.
And boy, we'll see. He tight roped the sideline, but there was not a lot of room between his shoe and that white chalk. Fortunate to pick up that little bit of extra yards on that one to CJ Cook. Good job there. And now back to Philbin. He's got some room. He's got a big gain. Give him 10. Give West Virginia's offense another first down.
It was that last play set up a good 3rd and manageable, 30 inches, and Philbin just took advantage of it.
West Virginia looking to continue this drive, and that one thrown away. Barnes' right decision there. Nobody open, throws it away.
It was a great decision up by Barnes, throw it away. I mean, no forcing, no turnovers.
Turnover here is not what West Virginia needs, and that is a good catch there. Brendan Gaucher in traffic gets a good one. 1st and 10 now, West Virginia.
I don't even think Gaucher knew how he caught that ball. That was a great pass. Only he could catch. A
lot of traffic, but he got it to the guy he wanted to, so we'll take it. If you're a Mountaineer fan, and Philbin taking 4 yards before he's hit again by Griff Martin, was that not 2? It was 3. Colt Wetzel, I believe.
Yeah. He's
So now Philbin again to the ground game, and this time runs into Wetzel, but gives him a little stiff arm. He's able to get almost enough for a first down. That's Hunter Burdett again coming in, and Wetzel gets the tackle, but it'll be 3rd and inches again.
Wetzel with a heads-up play. Burdett was trying to stretch that ball over the first down marker, and he wasn't able to because he was stopped by Wetzel.
Well, Wetzel got the stop on the 2nd down play. They get the stop here, but not until Philbin gets a first down. Austin Witten, another tackle. He's got 6 on the night.
Yes, it was an excellent first play for the first down.
And this is a good play for the Mountaineer offense. CJ Cook, the freshman, coming to life tonight. 8 catches, 74 yards for him. That's another West Virginia first down.
It was a great play by Cook. Yeah, he's been all over the place making plays.
5 receiver set. This one floated out there incomplete. That one a little bit of a dangerous throw from Kevin Barnes. Already been intercepted once tonight. Could have been intercepted again.
Just give it to Philbin.
Well, it might be Jerry Philbin time, getting close to the goal line. Instead, it's going to be Kevin Barnes. Can he get it upfield? Stiff arming a defender. Again, it's Wetzel. Give him a tackle, but Kevin Barnes, 5 yards, makes it a more manageable 3rd down now for West Virginia.
Wetzel with the 9th tackle there came up from his position to make that stop.
So now West Virginia trying to convert again, another screen pass. Can Philbin get there? He will. Can he get to the end zone? He will. Give him 6 points, and West Virginia again answers and is right back in it.
That was a little John Ward there, give him 6. But that was a great powerhouse play by Philbin there, powering his way into the end zone.
Well, it looked like he was stopped before the first down marker. It looked like he was stopped again before he was able to get to the end zone, but does a great job extending that ball. They say he crosses the goal line, and that was a drive West Virginia needed. So here the second half comes out, and both offenses, we've seen 3 drives, we've seen 3 touchdowns. So, CJ, the question is now, how does the defenses step up and make another play here, especially starting with West Virginia, since they're about to take the field again?
They just have to, these long, methodical drives have, the defense has to get mentally prepared and the rest, and hopefully that's what's going on both sidelines.
Well, the offenses are doing a good job extending drives, giving defenses a chance to rest, but the defenses haven't been able to take advantage of the extra rest. Nice play here as Terrence Jones gets the catch, but Mintz drags him down at the line of scrimmage. Good man coverage and a good tackle in the open field.
It was it looked like he was about to shake Mintz, but Mintz wrapped up and great tackling.
And this motions into the backfield. JMJ is going to keep it. This play has worked all night long, and he's going to be close to another first down. Give him 8. Cobb comes across and makes a big stop there as JMJ was stumbling down. So West Virginia needs to stop here. But 3rd and 2, Iowa's got the entire playbook open to him.
That was Cobb's 10th tackle of the game. That forward momentum gave him 8 yards. It looked like he was stopped well before them, but can't argue with the refs.
Well, here we go. This is going to end the 3rd quarter. We have got a great ball game here in Iowa City. Iowa 27, West Virginia 23. Throw the 4s up in chat and enjoy the 4th quarter. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Welcome back inside Kinnick Stadium here. 4th quarter about to start. And WVU calling for the Powerpuff Girls to unite and make a play on their front line. The 3 females on the front line trying to do something here. And a little bit of pressure, and JMJ has to throw this one away. West Virginia's defense gets the stop they needed.
I believe the Powerpuff Girls rushed that play into existence, made them throw that ball away.
So now West Virginia's offense needs to ride some of this momentum. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this half. And AD Powers, a little bit of room on the return. Give him 9 before he's struck down. But now, again, let's talk about Iowa's defense. How did they step up? How did they make a play to get West Virginia off the field?
Well, I mean, they have to focus on not allowing the running game to start.
Well, they're going to go to the screenplay again. This is C.J. Cook, 3 more yards. So by far the best game of C.J. Cook's young career. Of course, only game 2 for the freshman.
Yeah, he's balling out right now. You can't ask for a better game from a freshman, or anybody for that matter.
Zachary Mayu on the tackle on that one. This one thrown out complete. And again, it's C.J. Cook. This time it's 12 yards, not the bubble screen here. And C.J. Cook, 10 catches, 89 yards here on the night.
I mean, I think he deserves the game ball, or co-game ball with Philbin.
West Virginia would love to go take the lead here on this drive, and they've got a good drive going here. This time it's Jackson Height. A little bit of a corner route from that slot, or actually a post route, came all the way across the field, was open, and Barnes put it right on the money.
I mean, just like running the ball, these short little passes lulls those linebackers to sleep, and that gets them wide open for those passes over the middle.
So Height was able to clear the linebackers. Barnes did a great job finding them, and now again back to the ground game. Pancake blocked by one of the offensive linemen, and then Wetzel comes in and runs right through Jerry Philbin, but Philbin a first down, and he's over 100 yards.
It's Philbin time, man. He comes in strong, late game situation right now.
West Virginia hoping the running game will wear down the defense, and right now it looks like it has. Philbin another 6, 22 carries for Jerry Philbin, 113 yards.
Philbin is a monster on the field. I don't know if Iowa can stop him.
So a 4 wide receiver set. West Virginia spreading it out. They're going to go bubble screen. Complete first down yardage. I believe that was Jen Shinobi. It was his 4th catch of the night, and a 1st and goal coming up for West Virginia.
I mean, not a lot of looks to Shinobi, but whenever he has the ball in his hands, it's always been productive.
And that was Colt Wetzel again on the tackle, and this is the tight end Gaucher, and he's got 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Brendan Gaucher's 2nd catch of the night.
Trying to put on like he didn't step out of bounds, trying to see if the ref would agree with that.
Hey, anything you can get in a wildcat formation. Philbin right up the middle, and a good job bringing him down by Green. Tim's Green were right there at the goal line to knock him down.
I knew you guys had a wildcat. I knew it. I just couldn't prove it.
had to wait for the right time to bust it out. And guess what? Hunter Burdett, he's going to come in and vulture another touchdown. But I don't think anybody on the West Virginia sideline is going to care too much. They've got their first lead of the night.
Yeah, with pending the extra point, it's a 3-point game. This game is interesting from start to finish. It's such a good game.
And I tell you what, Iowa had this game, I wouldn't say in control. West Virginia never seemed to be completely out of it, but they had a 14-point lead at one point and a couple of different times where they led it by 11. West Virginia has fought their way back. It's time for Iowa's offense now. Do you go back to J&J running the football? That seems to be where they've made a lot of their hay so far tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that was another long, methodical drive by West Virginia. If you know, that they get their defense to where the read option is no longer a factor, which, you know, that's all that's been a factor all game. But, you know, they got to look and sniff that out.
Well, here comes Justin Morris Jr., 13 of 22, 194 yards passing, but 13 carries, up near 100 yards on the ground as well. And the dual threat capabilities of JMJ is what's hurt West Virginia's defense tonight. They're going to throw it here on first down complete, and can they get it turned upfield? It's Asher McAllister. Jacob Cobb, a big hit. That's a 2-yard pickup on first down.
Unfortunately, he had to come back for that pass, but, you know, it's and got lit up there.
Yeah, Jacob Cobb takes him off his feet, and McAllister, as you said, he came back to that ball. He never really settled down in that hole in the zone. If he does, that's probably a 6-yard pickup instead of 2. But as it is, 2nd down and 8 for Iowa's offense, and they will go right back to the ground game. It's going to be Kieran Ennis, and it's going to be a 5-yard pickup as Mechie comes up and makes a play there from his strong safety spot. 3rd and 3, and this is a big one.
Yeah, they last week they struggled on 3rd down conversions, only converting 36% of their 3rd downs.
And they're not going to convert this one, as Jammer Moore coming up and making a play, knocks it down, nearly picked it off. And you mentioned Iowa's struggle on offense. West Virginia last week only allowed 8% of 3rd down conversions, best in the league coming into week 2. Iowa's done a little bit better tonight, but a big stop there for West Virginia. And with 5:54 to go, this is where West Virginia's offense can really start to wear on you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring up that 8%, but okay.
And that was not a dig by any means. That was two teams going at it last week, and now West Virginia starting Barnes with a scramble. They were going to throw the ball on first down. Barnes does a good job running 4-5 there on first down.
I don't know. That looked like a quarterback delay to me. That looked like a design run play.
Well, either way, West Virginia's offense will take 5 yards on first down. They will throw this one. It's Philbin. He catches this one out of the backfield. He did have a drop earlier, so nice to see him squeeze that one, not wearing any gloves. He's got 8 catches on the night.
Yeah, he's, I mean, both, you know, by air and by land.
You see West Virginia.
C.
Yeah, no C here, but West Virginia 23 first downs. You can make it 24. Kevin Barnes, this one not by design, but he finds 13. He finds a first down, and West Virginia has a good one going. Colt Wetzel now 13 tackles.
Yeah, I mean, Barnes is, you know, showing true grit here, not wanting to give up this lead and pour on more.
You know, this time it's Griff Martin making a big play in the backfield. He's got 12 tackles on the night, including 3 for a loss, and looked like he was trying to strip that football out of there. So a good job by Jerry Philbin holding on.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be really hard to get Philbin stripped.
So 5 wide. West Virginia going to throw this one, and not a good throw that time. Tried to squeeze it into C.J. Cook, and instead it's going the other way. That one is picked off. And 39 is Zachary Mayu comes up with a big-time interception at the right time for Iowa.
Yeah, he looked a little bit soft there, looking for a touch pass, back shoulder throw, just not there. Got that interception, you know, could take the lead here.
So now West Virginia's defense needs to step up. Iowa's offense looking to get something going. Ground attack, nothing this time as Panda coming from that linebacker spot. Keith Panda, big play, a stop of -4 there. It'll be 2nd and long.
Looks like they were ready for that option play. Let's see if they can stop that option, because I can guarantee you they're going to try to do that at least one more time this drive.
I would be willing to bet that right there with you. And there it was, their little read option. This time they give it to Ennis, and he's going to pick up 8. It'll be 3rd down and 6, under 4.5 to go here in this ball game.
I mean, that first down loss there, 4 is just, I mean, he at least got it into a 3rd down and manageable, but still that's more than they wanted to be.
And now Iowa going to throw for it, an open receiver complete. It's Josh Constant. He's out across midfield, and Iowa, a big response there, a little zone coverage from West Virginia, and it burns them this time.
Constance has been pretty quiet this game. That's only his 2nd catch, but for 43 yards. I mean, he's in the shadows.
And Constant, when they've thrown it to him, he's made some plays, and now Iowa across midfield again, going to that quarterback run, shakes off a tackle. JMJ's got some room to work. He's inside the 25, down near the 20, give him about the 21-yard line, and he's over 100 yards rushing, and he's got Iowa in position right here to at least tie it up, looking for more. The big run there as Justin Morris Jr. gets it to the 21, and real quick, 4:54 to go, 4th quarter on Twitch, and Michigan holds a 14-point lead over Clemson. And here, Ennis getting 1 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down coming up here for Iowa. Trying to get this one into the end zone to take the lead. JMJ this time not going to go anywhere. And again, it's Keith Panda reading that play, coming around the edge and putting a stop to him. It'll be 3rd down and 13. And this is a big play for West Virginia's defense.
Yeah, sniffing out that read option. I mean, you can only do it so many times, and Panda this drive has just snuffed it out twice, the first play and then this one.
Now tight end going in motion left to right. This is a big play for Iowa's offense. They are in field goal range looking for more. Complete. And it's a good stop from Jammer Moore. It's Kyle Perry with the reception. And now we got a flag on the play. False start. So this makes this field goal a little bit tougher as Iowa trying to tie this thing up.
It's not what the coach wanted. I mean, 5 yards is 5 yards, but that's still a lot for a kicker.
Well, this is a 39-yard field goal for Quinn Perry. Late in the ball game, trying to tie it up. It's up, and it's right through the uprights. So a clutch drive from this Iowa offense, a clutch kick from the Iowa kicker as he splits the sticks. No problem there. So now Iowa's defense made a big play on the last drive. How does Kevin Barnes, Jerry Philbin, and crew respond and potentially win this game here?
Barnes in the pocket has to be patient. No mental mistakes there. He's got to shake off that last drive. Give Philbin on the ground. It's worked, and that's what they got to do.
So they're going to go right back to the air, and they're going to complete a pass. This is Jackson Height across the middle. A little bit of a dangerous throw. There was a defender there, but Height bails out his quarterback and picks up 9.
Yeah, that was some great athletic ability there by Height. 13th tackle for Martin there.
Yeah, Griff Martin, 13 tackles. To go along with Wetzel, who's up around 13 tackles. Back to the bubble screen. This one completed to Shinobi. Give him 4. Not a lot of yards, but it is a first down, so the Mountaineer offense starting to put a drive together.
Yeah, Shinobi, coming in clutch whenever he's needed. 14 tackle by Wetzel.
And now they go back to Philbin, who breaks a tackle, shrugs off another one before being drugged down. Give him 7 on first down, and it'll be a short second down coming up.
He just keeps churning those legs. I mean, he's a good downfield runner.
He's gotten going downhill a lot tonight. They go counter. He's going downhill again. Give him 8 more. Give him another first down for West Virginia. And now inside 2 minutes, they're going to hurry it up.
Yeah, they got to keep this pace up. They got to get that Iowa defense tired.
And now going to go back to the air. And it is completed. Shinobi right along the sideline. Give him 7. Out of bounds. It'll stop the clock.
Way to keep his feet in bounds there. That concentration by pulling the ball in and keeping his feet in bounds, it's just unbelievable.
So West Virginia not quite as balanced as maybe you would have thought. Going for another shot downfield, and this one intercepted. And it's Colt Wetzel. He's made a lot of plays, physical plays, making tackles. This time a big interception inside the 10-yard line, stopping a big West Virginia drive.
It didn't help that the Iowa defense was breathing down Barnes' neck there. He hit as he threw. May have been the reason why that ball was picked off, but that was a great interception by Wetzel.
So now a minute 38. And it looks like Iowa in a clock chewing mode. So we'll see. They're going to run the football, maybe play for overtime, but a big run up the middle, Ennis, and that might change the play calling. And
they go no huddle right here.
Yep, that's going to change his 11th tackle. It might change the thought process here of the Iowa offense. They're going to throw it again. Over the middle, complete, out near midfield, across midfield, and Iowa not going to spend a timeout. They're going to hurry it up as Terrence Jones, his 5th catch of the night.
I mean, if I was West Virginia, I'd call a timeout just to slow down the pace and get back in their groove.
And now Iowa going to snap it and throw it deep towards the end zone, wide open. He's going to get gone. That's a touchdown, Josh Constant.
There's Constant. It's the 3rd catch for, I believe, 80 plus yards there. He was their go-to guy last game, and come and clutch it towards the end of the game. Because West Virginia have a good 1-minute offense there.
Well, West Virginia has been known this season for running the football, so we'll see now. Kevin Barnes has thrown interceptions on the last 2 West Virginia drives, and Iowa's taken advantage for 10 straight points to give them what will be a 7-point lead. So 1:14 to go. Kevin Barnes, we've seen him throw the football well at times. He's going to need to throw it well, or really well, on this drive for the Mountaineers.
I mean, Iowa's defense might be tired from that. They were only off the field for less than 30 seconds, so let's hope, Philbin still has some in the tank, and Barnes, tries to forget the last 2 drives.
Well, 1:11 to go, 3 timeouts for both teams, but for West Virginia, that's the key. First down and out of bounds stops the clock. So plenty of time, even though you need to go 80 yards and put one in the end zone here. We'll see what the Mountaineer offense does. They got 3 receivers and a tight end along with Philbin in the backfield. They're going to go across the middle, complete. First down. Jim Shinobi, 11 yards, again stopping the clock. Now West Virginia can hurry it up.
I mean, this plays into what I was talking about. Iowa's defense getting tired, this fast-paced offense. Let's see if it happens.
Tamaris Green, another tackle there. Barnes going to take off, scramble, gets 4, but they're going to have to use a timeout.
I mean, I think those last 2 interceptions have played in the mind. He's overlooking open receivers.
Oh, yeah. He's going to have to shake those off. And Philbin on the draw play. They try to sneak one in. He's only going to get 2. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Huge 3rd down play. This is game. No, not yet.
Well, it could be, depending on 3rd and 4th down if needed. And this one complete, turning it upfield. And that's Seth Fuller, walk-on tight end, getting a big reception and a big first down.
In walk-on peace of mind, just stepping out of bounds, stopping that clock.
And now back to the screen. West Virginia's had some success with the screen today. Philbin, no success there. Boy, he was flattened on that one.
Yeah, that was a massive hit. This guy spiked the ball.
And they do. And so 3rd down and 8 coming up. Only 1 timeout to go. West Virginia 9 of 14 on 3rd downs tonight. They're going to go 5 wide receivers here. And this is a big play. They're going to need a first down on this or the next play. They're going to go underneath, complete. Not going to be enough. 80 power, 6 yards. They're going to have to hurry it up. 4th and 2.
Tick, 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 tick. They don't have enough time.
Well, they're going to throw it. They have to throw it. Complete underneath and not going to be able to get to the marker. It's Seth Fuller again. And with 18 seconds left, that's going to be the ball game here in Iowa City.
I mean, for one thing, you could say that there is no quit in this West Virginia team. They fought hard up until the very last, play, essentially.
And they're even going to burn their last time out here. So victory formation, Justin Morris Jr. going to take a knee. The last 15 seconds are going to run off the clock here, CJ. West Virginia came from behind. They were down 14 at one point, took a lead, couldn't hang on to it. Great game here. Wrap this one up for us, CJ.
This was a great exhibition between both teams. I mean, you can't say anything enough about Philbin, but Morrison, his legs are one of the biggest reasons, and the interceptions. Can't forget the defense. Defense wins games. Offense puts in butts in seats. But it was such a great game.
It was a great game. It was right down to the wire. It's everything that you want out of a football game. Iowa at home comes up with a big win, 37-30 over West Virginia. And with that, I'd like to thank our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, CJ Furman, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And make sure you come back at 9 p.m. Central Time. We've got the Tennessee Volunteers hosting the Boise State Broncos. We'll see you then, everybody.